Hi Cricut friends and family. Thank you for joining me for another edition of my spa series of Cricut making projects for a spa themed gift basket. So if you want to stay tuned and be a part of the entire gift basket putting together after we create all these spa themed projects, make sure to click the subscribe button. I'll also try to link videos below in the description, as well as the next video upcoming so that you can follow along in this little mini series. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna go hit Design Space and get creating. Stay tuned. So I'm going to walk you through how to create these spa themed, massage themed, just chill, calm, relax themed coasters. To start my video series on creating a spa themed gift basket, I'm going to start today with creating coasters. If you're starting new, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click into New Project over here on the lower left side of your screen, and that's going to take you into your Design Space canvas. And then you'll click over into the Images bar on the left-hand side of your screen. And I think I picked one of my images by typing relax. And you'll scroll down. If you'd like to do whatever images you choose, or if you'd like to do images that I'm using, one of the ones I will be using for this particular project is this one right here, Relax, Chill Out, and Unwind. So what you'll do is you'll click onto it, select it. It's down in your bar down here on the very bottom of your screen where my arrow is, and then you will click on Insert Images. And it's going to come out into your Design Space window. Now I'm using square coasters today, which are approximately 3.75 by 3.75 inches. So you want to resize this image to fit inside of that. Now, the height of this is 3.5 inches, which looks great. However, the width is too much. I think this is one that I'll be able to scrunch it down without compromising the integrity and the wording. So let's give it a try. To be able to resize by keeping the 3.5 height, but only adjusting the width, I'm going to go up at the top middle of my screen where my mouse is hovering. I'm going to click Unlock. And then I'm going to arrow down. And as you see, it's only altering the width and it's leaving my height at 3.5 inches. So I'm going to keep going until this is at 3.5. And then I'm going to lock it. And I'm looking at the wording. Everything looks great. Nothing's too scrunched. So it's perfect and ready to go. And then what you would do is you're going to click on Make It. Now, because this is an infusible ink project, it's going to be treated as an iron-on project. So you're going to want to mirror the image. Now, a hack that you can do is flip your design horizontally, and then you don't have to mirror when you go in to cut your image. I've wasted material accidentally forgetting to mirror my image. So if you want to get in the habit of just flipping your design, that's a little hack. Now, if you don't want to do that, then you can leave your image as is. And then when you click into Make It, you want to make sure you toggle you hit the toggle button over here on the left side of your screen where it says mirror image. Now, because I did not change the color of my font, it's black on black, so I'm sure it's difficult for you to see the image, and I apologize for that. And then you'll just click continue. Now this is going to say no device found. I have to plug my machine into my laptop. However, what you will do is you will select your device and then you'll hit make it, and you're going to go to your machine, and then I will take you from there.
So the first thing you're going to want to do is pick out your infusible ink sheet, which I have ready. I just happen to have a scrap piece that's going to work perfect for this size of project. And you're going to want to lay the shiny side down. I'm going to take my roller just to make sure that it's adhered nicely to my mat. And for those of you that have seen my Cricut Maker review video, should I purchase a Cricut Maker? You'll know that my lid is broken and it is what it is. I'm out of warranty, so there's no offering of fixing it. So you'll just have to bear with me, and I hope it doesn't fall down while we're doing the project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my mat ready, just kind of slide it there. I've got my 2 coaster designs ready in Design Space, and I'm going to click Make It. So absolutely make sure that you click the mirror toggle if your design isn't reversed in the Design Space. And you're going to click Continue. It's going to mate with your machine. Then you're going to make sure that you select the correct material, which is Infusible Ink Transfer Sheet. It's going to remind you to make sure that your mirror is turned on and that you have the fine point blade in the clamp B. And you're going to hit your arrow button to feed into the machine. And then you're going to hit that cute little Cricut button on your Maker machine to start the cutting process. I have to move my Cricut Maker just a little bit forward so it doesn't hit the wall. Once the machine is done cutting, you're going to go ahead and click the feed button, take it off of the mat. The next part of your project is you're going to want to weed your item. I am going to slice off with my cutting tool so that I can reuse this extra piece. I'm going to use my scissors to cut the 2 projects apart. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to start kind of bending to try to crack. You literally will hear cracking and snapping and popping sounds. To make this easier to weed, I do have my weeding tool handy, but I've found at times that just using fingers with the infusible ink. Sometimes if your dexterity is great, it'll work just as good. So I'm not going to keep videoing for the entire weeding process. I will rejoin you once I have completed weeding my letters. Okay, I've got my items all weeded and cut out and ready to rock. Just set those up and out of the way. And then you're going to need a piece of cardstock, some butcher paper, and I've got my coasters. The directions suggest just to simply wipe them off with a cloth, which is what comes inside of your infusible ink sheet packages. Okay, I'm going to bring my heat press over here just to show you. We want to hit the temperature setting. The temperature setting is 400 degrees for the coaster. And then the time is, so we're going to hit the time button and it starts flashing, and we want to arrow that up or plus sign it up to 60 seconds. And then I'm just going to set this back over out of camera while it is heating up.
You're going to want to select the correct machine. I have a Martha Stewart model that's actually an Easy Press 2, and I'm going to click on Infusible Ink Sheet, and my base material is square coaster. I do have an Easy Press mat, and I'm going to click Apply, and it's telling me to 400 degrees, 60 seconds, no pressure, so you're just going to lay your press on top of the coaster and just leave it. Okay, stacking order and supplies. Lint roller, you're going to want to prep your Easy Press to 400 degrees. Wipe your square coaster with a lint-free cloth. Cover the mat with cardstock to protect the surface. Place the coaster glossy side up. Place the design face down, liner side up. Cover with butcher paper. Press, no pressure. Lift press. Remove butcher paper. The coaster will be hot. Let it cool completely. And then it tells us how to care just with warm water and glass cleaner. Okay, so I'm going to go head over to my mat and get ready.
And we're going to get our project ready. So we're going to wipe off our coasters. Make sure they're nice and clean with this cloth. And I'm going to set a piece of cardstock down. And I'm going to press these one at a time. So I'm going to set my mat with my cardstock, and I'm going to put one of my designs on. I'm going to take my ruler, and I'm just going to kind of press it down on there. Make sure it's nice and tight. Okay. And then we're going to set a piece of butcher paper over our design. As soon as it hits that 400, it'll beep, and I'm gonna bring it over and just set it on top of my project. And my Cricut Maker's beeped. I'm gonna set it right on top of my project. No pressure, and hit start. And they do say to have a ventilated room. I'm actually going to crack my window. There may be some outdoor noise. I apologize ahead of time, but I'm going to crack my window so I have some ventilation. Okay, it's about ready to take the heat press off. Just going to very carefully with both hands lift. I just saw I have a little sore on my knuckle there. As you can see, my heat press singed my cardstock, so I'm not going to reuse that piece. I'm just going to move this whole item out of the way, and I'm going to get this ready for my next coaster. Okay, so I'm going to set a new piece of cardstock down, and I'm going to grab my other coaster. I'm going to set it on top of the cardstock. Make sure that's nice and clean. I'm going to place my other design and kind of eyeball it again. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that placement. I'm just smoothing this down. I'm going to go over it with my roller. Okay, and I'm going to put my piece of butcher paper over. Easy press is ready. Set it down and hit start. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna do the reveal of the other one. How sweet. Relax, chill out, and unwind. Okay, it's time to remove it. Now I'm not going to use my Easy Press anymore, so I'm going to turn it off and unplug it. Just a helpful safety tip. And I'm going to let this cool. Remove the butcher paper. Ta-da! Be the energy that you want to attract. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. This one's pretty cooled off. Okay, there you have it. There's my two coasters that I created for my spa/massage gift basket. Thank you for joining me today in our multi-series videos of how to create a massage spa themed gift basket. We created infusible ink coasters today, and in the future I'm going to be uploading more videos on the projects that are spa and massage related, such as the makeup case that could be maybe used to hold essential oils or carry a mask or all kinds of different things. Throw in some toiletries, whatever. And it could even be used by a massage therapist to hold her gift certificates. Just have a little satchel handy. So all kinds of things you can use that makeup bag for other than just makeup uses. And I'm also going to be doing a wine tumbler and a ceramic mug and a tote bag. So please make sure that you click the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the future spa related gift basket videos. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day.